So now we are coming to the flexible exchange rate system. So now in this flexible exchange rate system, what happens? The exchange rate is determined by the forces of demand and supply. Under the flexible exchange rate system, the exchange rate is determined by the forces of demand and supply. Okay, there is no government intervention. Okay, so it is fully determined by demand and supply situation in the market. So is the demand and supply about the commodities? No, the demand and supply is about the foreign exchange. Okay, now as in the earlier case that we saw, that the government was fixing the exchange rate, but here the exchange rate between the currencies of different countries is fixed by demand and supply. Then what will be the normal or the exchange rate between the currencies? It will be when the demand, the rate at which the demand for foreign currencies will be equal to the demand. The rate at which demand for foreign currency will be equal to the supply of the foreign currency will be the flexible exchange rate. The rate at which the demand for foreign currency will be equal to the supply, means demand for the foreign exchange will be equal to the supply of the foreign exchange, that will be the flexible exchange rate. And this is how demand and supply of foreign exchange reserve, or the demand and supply of foreign exchange, or you can say demand and supply of foreign currency, is helping to fix the flexible exchange rate system. So under the flexible exchange rate system, there is no government intervention. It is fully determined by the market forces of demand and supply of the foreign currency. Okay, now it is also prone, this flexible exchange rate is prone to changes. Why is it prone to changes? Prone to changes means, like in the fixed exchange rate system, as the government took the responsibility, the exchange rate was not changing, it was fixed, it was stabilized by the government. But here, as it is determined by the demand and supply condition, it is not fixed. It may change from time to time. This exchange rate may change from time to time depending upon the demand and supply of foreign currency. This flexible exchange rate may change from time to time depending upon the demand and supply of the foreign currency. Here also we have merits and demerits of the flexible exchange rate system. So what are the merits of the flexible exchange rate system? Number one, it solves the problem of overvaluation or undervaluation of the currency. Like in case of government, there was a risk of our currency being overvalued or undervalued. But as the demand and supply works here, the market forces are working here and not the government. So the problem of overvaluation and undervaluation of the currency is not there. Moreover, there is no requirement for the government to maintain 100% gold reserve. So the exchange rate is fixed by the demand and supply conditions in the market for the foreign currency. So for the government, there is no need. The government intervention is also not there, or the interference of government is also not there. So the government no longer needs to maintain 100% gold reserves. Moreover, it encourages venture capital, means it encourages investment for small businessmen. Now, demerits of flexible exchange rate system. There is no stability. It keeps on fluctuating, as I said. Stability responsibility under the previous fixed exchange rate system was given to the government. But here, as the government cannot interfere, there is no stability and the exchange rate fluctuates. Moreover, this discourages international trade and coordination. Obviously, if the exchange rate fluctuates so much, then it will hamper the international trade. It will affect the international trade. Now, in the next video, we will be moving to how this floating rate system is managed and the demerits between floating exchange rate system and the fixed exchange rate system.